How's it? Hang loose. Welcome.
Moron.
That's me a moron. Welcome to Mongers Max Hawaii, the channel. Okay. Have an aloha day today. It is September 1st. Aloha to September. Welcome. I want to leave. It's September 1st. And it's Sunday, so gonna do a little old and new. But before I get there a little bit, I'm gonna I was kind of, I don't know what reluctant about saying this. My mom had a fall. Not a serious fall, but sort of reached for something and
I want to stay.
There's a weak side, so she went down and she was in a seated position on the floor in the kitchen, and she couldn't get up. She can't get up. It's the proverbial fall and I can't get up. But this is like she's seated down. She calls me and I go up there, and even with the help of my sister, we couldn't get her up. So we had to call the ambulance crew, the EMT crew for that, like the health check, and they helped her up and checked her out. She's all fine. But still, it just sort of, there was serious, she's a fall risk, 92 years old. Every once in a while, we have cameras, but it gives me that feeling, it's like, life can be very resilient, but it can be very fragile, and we don't know, there's that tomorrow's never promised kind of thing. We and then just watching church TV, and then the preacher's like, our next heartbeat is from God, our next breath is from God, and it got me like all in that thinking, Yeah, it's we don't know anybody how long we have on the earth or something like that, or anyone you care dear. We kind of have that take it for granted. But what else can you do? You have to just sort of move along and trust God's got it. Matter of fact, I noticed something. I do the 12-step thing, and I hardly do this, but here's a
Christian,
the little prayer, and this is September 1st, the little prayer. I'll just skip to that, the 24-hour-a-day thing. I pray that I may feel like God's love will never fail. I pray that I may have confidence in His unfailing power. So, yeah, that's where I'm trying to go. So, I guess with that, let's go with the little old and the new. In nomine Dei Patri, Filii, Spiritus Sancti. Viva Sanctus Spiritus, Viva Sanctus Spiritus, Viva Sanctus Spiritus. A little random out of the old and a little random out of the new with rubric. And no comment. Get this going first. Old. Oh, what do we have here? 2 Kings. Solomon reigns over Israel. Solomon, son of Jabesh, began to reign in the 39th year of King Uzziah of Judah. He reigned 1 month in Samaria. Then Benhur came up and then he struck down Solomon, son of Jabesh, and killed him. He reigned in place of him. Now he rests these, and Solomon includes who were in his, and he sacked it, and he ripped open all the pregnant women in it. Oh, okay. Thank you, God. That was no comment. Brutal. New. Let's see, it gotta be rubric. What's a rubric? No. Oops. Oh, there's a little rubric right here. Okay. Here we go. 2 Corinthians 12:8. 3 times I appealed to the Lord about this,
That's what I want.
that it would leave me. But he said to me, my grace
Come
is
over here.
sufficient for you, for power is made perfect in weakness. So I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may dwell in me.
Annoying.
Annoying? Oh gosh. Now, the news, all these storms have broken up, but the weather's still a little oddball. It's like a little bit humid. It's getting better. There's still remnant things. And in the politics of the nation, Kamala Harris is going. She's going all right. She's talking her stuff, and then Trump is just all over the map with saying stuff. He just goes like he ad-libs. Like I imagine like the stand-up comic reading the room, thinking,
yeah, I think we're gonna get a kick out of this joke. Yeah, I love this one.
And then
Can you feel me?
he's doing that with policies. So he kind of flips back and forth with whatever feels he thinks is more popular that'll get him more votes. So it's just focusing on the more votes and saying whatever he wants, whatever he can, to just do the more votes. He doesn't care if he just lies about stuff. So how are you supposed to, if he doesn't give a crap about lying, I mean blatant lie, I don't want to go for example, but you know, if he's about lying, how are we supposed to trust his promises? Or when he says, oh, Project 2025, I don't know anything about it. He's got to know about that. You got to be kidding. Like the one guy says, man, if somebody bothers to write up a playbook like football, they're going to use the playbook. You know, and 2025 was written up by the Heritage Foundation, and it's about those evangelicals, you know, because it's a big major vote and all that anti-abortion vote. So, is he going to ban abortion? Well, I'm not going to ban abortion. I'm going to ban abortion, but not yet. All this kind of weird stuff. What's your actual position? So I'm just getting over this thing. It's getting better too. And when he rambles, I like the one where he's like standing up, going to the Christians. It blurts out, these little things blurt out, and that happens with narcissism when they're just ranting and rambling. Little truisms blurt out. So he says, I'm not Christian myself, but you guys will never have to vote again. So what, he's not Christian himself, even despite all the hold the Bible upside down. It's his favorite book, but he doesn't know a single passage in it, whatever. What's your favorite passage? Oh, I don't know, I like all of them. What the heck? And he's just going off with the you'll never have to vote again. Anyways, we're in Hawaii. I think there's sufficient. He's not going to win, but that's what we thought in 2016. That guy'll never win, and he won. But I think people are paying more attention to it. You know what? It's time to see what's in the news.
Stay with me.
Yeah, stay with me. Okay, let's see what's in Hawaii. Hawaii's got news too. The insurance, disaster insurance. It's going to bring in billions. Insurance companies see sizable revenue from Hawaii owners' policies. What? Insurance companies seeking sizable revenue? The businesses have purchased nearly $38 billion in disaster insurance over the last 20 years. The homeowners and businesses, they put in $38 billion. More than $23 billion net, more than 160 insurance companies paid out $2.3 billion last year to the deadly wildfires and expected to pay another $1 billion. But Green continued to seek out State Farm Insurance for insisting that he should be able to sue the state. They want to sue the state. So it was like, So there's still the contention with insurance. And now, In fun news,
It's what I want.
this is Radford High School. Forgotten Navy waste dump. So under these trees, it's tarped up because underneath is a forgotten waste dump from World War II. So it's all toxic ground. So they can't they go, don't play in the dirt there. It's toxic ground. So they had a toxic waste dump and they built the school on top of it. And there's sinkholes, because if there's gaps and holes and like little caves that form, and then the earth or dirt falls through into these sinkholes into the toxic waste dump. So Radford can't revise their campus. Oh, they're saying bye-bye to Famous Amos. I guess the Famous Amos, I guess he was at Unity Church. That looks like Unity Church. I've been there. Our Toastmasters has been there. So still saying Famous Amos, farewell.
We're here.
He was a good guy, but it all comes out in the eulogy. He cheated on his wife too. See, he's a womanizer. He's not such a great, but he's good at cookies and selling them. Dogs in the Humane Society. You know what? What's up with the? Yeah, that's it. Football. Ashlock. Oh my God, his head got turned
You're
around.
listening.
They twisted his head around. What happened? Save him. They gotta have better helmets. Well, UH Manoa lost to UCLA. And I know for a fact that they were up 10-0. UH was up 10-0 before. Because the EMT guys that came over and assisted us, they're fine fellows, and it was kind of casual little visit. And they were like, oh yeah, we just came from the game because someone got They came from the game. It's like, we were just there. It was 10 up. They were above 10 points. And now, towards the end, they lost. I think because Shager got hit and injured.
You're welcome.
See, right here.
But, we get a bye week next week to hopefully get back out there. Getting around at the end of the first half, and then he's a little better in the second half, but still struggled to be able to run. And, obviously that's a big part of my game recently, running. So, but there's no excuses. I could be better.
And, yeah, so other football's coming up. So, see, here it is. Oh, no, that's not it. Yeah, it is. They were up 10 points. And then this is when Shager got injured, and then boom, they lost at the end. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible.
I'm going.
Come on, oh, UH. They're dependent on Shager? No. That's kind of cool. I used to take photos in high school. Mine were black and white. Color photography in high school. You kidding me? You have to develop it yourself. Black and white.
Old.
Yeah, just relax. Remember back in the day when things were all just super cool? Like in 1967? Everything was wonderful. You just want to relax. You just go out there with some signs and do a little activism with sign waving. Honk. This is hospital clinics. This is 3,500 union types members joined the Labor Party parade. The theme of the day was peace planning and pineapple. So what? Peace on three fronts: Vietnam, the streets of the city, and the pineapple industry. So you gotta say no to Vietnam and crime on the streets. So you obviously just put in pineapples in there too. Oh my! Yeah, move it. Discover LA. Let trees be your guide. There's date palm. Are workers better off today? I don't know. No? Yes? I was hoping you could find me 11,780 votes. Would have won if Jesus counted. Oh, another dumb thing he said. I would have won if Jesus counted the votes. Jesus, how come you didn't? If you were counting the votes, you'd give me all those extra votes for just need a little extra from Georgia. In the state he's in trouble with. Jesus like sitting there going, what the hell? It's exactly what Jesus was not really sort of keen on. The principalities.
I know.
Okay, you do know. Okay, what are we going to do here? All these encourage you to be active, anti-Trump mindset. That's what does it. Trump learning policies before.
It's what I want.
Oh, the Trump pushing around in the National Arlington Cemetery. Trump's Arlington stunt was appalling. I was appalled by former President Donald Trump using photos from his visit to Arlington National Cemetery for his election campaign. We veterans all remember his past remarks. His Chief of Staff, 4-star General John Kelly, stated that Trump refused to visit the U.S. military gravesite in France, calling the deceased combat personnel suckers and losers. My father served in the U.S. Navy for over 25 years and was severely wounded at Pearl Harbor. One of my 3 military veteran uncles who served in World War II died in combat. 3 of my cousins served in the U.S. Navy, as well as my sister, brother, and myself. We will not support a convicted felon for president. Trump does not care about veterans. He just wants their vote.
Speak.
We veterans should do the right thing and not vote for someone who avoided service due to bone spurs. Ron Mata, Pearl City. Thank you, Ron. Thank you for your service and thank you for contributing. I'm glad I didn't have you do tutu voice. Absolutely, though. It's just like the evangelists. I just want your votes. You don't have to vote again. I'm not Christian myself. The veterans, just give me your votes.
I can hear you.
Thank you for your service is their way of saying, give me your votes. Everything. It's just about getting reelected. And all the other people that support them, they want their career job as a politician, so they're hell-bent for leather they think Trump's going to win. And so they're jumping on the bandwagon full force. He's going to win, so we need everything. And then they all try to suck up because they get appointed cabinet members, so they all want the positions because they think in their mind he's guaranteed he's going to win. That's why they're acting that way. You know all this stuff. I'm just saying it because so I can, I don't know, say something. Anyways, I hope my mom is going well and y'all going well and I'm going well and my friends and family members that I love and care. And anyways, it's September 1st. Yay. Have a great day. Have a wonderful time. It's Sunday. Relax. It's gonna be a nice day, I think. Hopefully everything's gonna be cool. Aloha to you. Aloha. Aloha.